Air France 338. Heading 125, cleared approach runway 09er left, Delta 1018. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet, Air France 631. Heading 180, easy 120 Tango. Descend altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 677 Golf. Departure, Air Hop 8210, from Orly, passing 23 climbing flight level 70, bubbly. Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, easy 120 Tango. Climb to flight level 130, Air Hop 8210. Direct to Creel, and after Creel heading 245, descend flight level 050, speed 200, Air Malta 2187.
Direct Pontoise, and then heading 180, descend to level 50, speed 200, Air France 442.
Direct Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descend flight level 50, speed 200, Alitalia 33 Delta. Expedite climb, Air Hop 8210.
Air France 23 November Heavy, Opale departure, passing 2,000 feet climbing to flight level 70.
Roger, cancel ILS clearance, reducing 160, Europa 398.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 23 November.
Thanks, Etihad 59er November. On this heading, cleared approach runway 08 right, Europa 398. Heading 055, cleared ILS 08 right, Europa 398. Stop descent at flight level 50, Air France 211. Descent to altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 470 Echo. Expedite descent altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 470 Echo. Left heading 355, stop descent at level 50, Air France 211. Right heading 035, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Air France 631. Departure, Voling 65 Lima, Latra departure, passing 2,600 feet climbing to flight level 70. Tassili Air 463 November, bye. Climb to level 130, Voling 65 Lima. Heading 355, Air France 470 Echo. Bye-bye, Cathay 905 Tango. Right 225, easy 120 Tango. Reduce 160 knots, Scandinavian 90657. Right heading 225, speed 250, easy 120 Tango.
Turkish 927, good day.
Midland 58 Papa, bye. Descend altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 211. Heading 360, Air France 470 Echo. Heading 360, Air France 211. Thank you, Air France 855 November. Right heading 230, easy 120 Tango. Air France 77 November X-ray heavy. Direct Creel, and after Creel heading 245, descend and maintain flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 77 November X-ray. Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Hainan 267.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, Turkish 7907. Air France 61 Zulu, bye. Descend altitude 4,000, Air France 442.
Hansaline 701, climb to level 130. Reduce 180 knots, Air France 211. Heading 035, descend and maintain altitude 4,000 feet, speed 200, cleared ILS, Air France 86 Papa.
Departure, Air France 1422, passing 25 climbing to flight level 70, pillow departure.
Left 180, easy 120 Tango. Left 130 to intercept, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 677 Golf. Left 130, increase 200, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 677 Golf. Speed 200, easy 120 Tango.
Climb flight level 130, Air France 1422.
Heading 050, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 470 Echo. Roger, cancel ILS clearance, heading 045, Air France 211. Air Hop 8210, bye.
Approach good afternoon, Air France 904 Papa Heavy, passing 100 descending flight level 080. Direct to Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tausis heading 360, Air France 904 Papa.
Cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air France 211. Descend altitude 3000, Air France 677 Golf. Expedite descend altitude 3000 feet, Air France 677 Golf. Approach, Ukraine International 362, at flight level 80. Speed 220 till the localizer, Air France 677 Golf. Thank you, Delta 1018. Number 2, Europa 398. Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend flight level 50, speed 200, Ukraine International 362. Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Creel heading 245, descend flight level 50, speed 200 knots, Air France 478. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 35 Whiskey. Descend and maintain altitude 3000 feet, easy 120 Tango. Air France 631, bye. Departure, RTA 8585 Heavy, climbing flight level 70, Doherty departure. Heading 115, cleared approach 09er left, easy 120 Tango. Climb flight level 130, RTA 8585. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Scandinavian 90657. Descend and maintain 2000, Nordrands 328.
Air France 23 November, switching.
Voling 65 Lima, bye. Speed 160, Hainan 267.
Speed 160, Turkish 797. Reduce 160, Air France 442.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Ukraine International 362.
Descend to flight level 50, Air France 904 Papa. Descend to flight level 50, speed 200, Air France 904 Papa.
Speed 180 knots, easy 120 Tango. Increase 180, Scandinavian 90657. Departure, Air France 150, passing 2000 climbing to flight level 70, Agapa departure. Climb flight level 130, Air France 150. Hansa line 701, bye. Descend and maintain 3000, Scandinavian 90657. Approach, Air France 196 Heavy, inbound Charles de Gaulle. Right 020 to intercept, cleared approach 08 Orly, Nordrands 328. Left heading 040, descend altitude 4000, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach, Air France 196. Left 130 to intercept, cleared approach runway 09er left, Scandinavian 90657.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 87 Mike. Direct Pontoise, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 50, speed 200, lot 1851. Speed 210, Air France 442.
Reduce 160, Air Malta 2187.
Increase 220 knots, Air France 442.
Approach, France Solal 539er Papa, to Orly. Left 265, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200 knots, France Solal 539er Papa. Speed 180, Air France 196. Thank you, Air France 470 Echo. Thank you, Air France 677 Golf. Descend to 3000, Hainan 267.
Air Algerie 296 Hotel, to Orly. Direct to Colomiers, and after Colomiers heading 250, descend altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200, Air Algerie 296 Hotel.
Tower, Air France 211. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 599er2. Increasing 200, Air Malta 2187.
Speed 200, Air France 442.
Descend and maintain altitude 4000, Air Malta 2187. Reducing 160 knots, Ukraine International 362.
Reducing 160, lot 1851.
Increase 230, Air France 77 November X-ray. Climb flight level 130, Air Serbia 1411. Left heading 130, cleared ILS 09er left, Hainan 267. Climb to level 130, Air France 3 Lima. Right heading 035, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 599er2. Air France 35 Whiskey, bye. Speed 250, Air France 77 November X-ray.
Increase 210, Turkish 797.
Increasing 180, Hainan 267. Easy 120 Tango.
Approach, Air Nostrum 126, with Kilo. Direct to Tausis, and then heading 360, descend to level 50, speed 200, Air Nostrum 126.
Speed 200, Air France 196. Nordrands 328, bye. RTA 8585, good day.
Speed 200, Turkish 797. Direct to Creel, and then heading 245, descend to 50, reducing 200 knots, French post 801.
Air France 150, switching. Increase 200, Ukraine International 362. Reducing 200 knots, Air France 77 November X-ray. Climb 130, Air France 11. Departure, Air France 2788 Heavy, out of 26 climbing flight level 70, pillow departure. Climb to level 130, Air France 2788.
Descend to 3000, Turkish 7907.
Speed 180 knots, Air Malta 2187. Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, Air France 77 November X-ray. Direct to Pontoise, and then heading 180, Air Malta 2187.
Air France 87 Mike, bye.
Increase 250, Air France 478. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 77 November X-ray. Royal Air Maroc 88 Hotel, to Orly, with Kilo. Scandinavian 9657. Air France 86 Papa.
Hansa Line 6 Whiskey, right 030, descend to altitude 4000 feet, cleared approach.
Left heading west, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 200 knots, Royal Air Maroc 88 Hotel. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, reduce 200, Air France 478. Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, Air France 569er. Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend and maintain 50, speed 200, Air France 569er.
Left heading 130, cleared approach 09er left, Turkish 7907.
FedEx 1907 Heavy. Left heading 030, descend altitude 4000, reduce 200, cleared approach, FedEx 1907. Departure, American 596 Bravo Heavy, climbing flight level 70, Ivros departure.
Descend to 3000 feet, Air France 442.
Climb to level 130, American 596 Bravo.
Climb to level 130, Alpine 511.
Air Serbia 1411, good day. Bye bye, Air France 599er2. Departure, Air Malta 068 Yankee, from Orly, out of 19er climbing 4000 feet, renew departure. Speed 190 knots, Air France 478.
Speed 200, lot 1851.
Air France 3 Lima, bye.
Reduce 180, Air France 442. Heading 105, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 442.
Right heading 035, descend to altitude 4000, cleared ILS, Alitalia 33 Delta. Climb flight level 130, Air Malta 068 Yankee. Expedite climb flight level 130, Air Malta 068 Yankee. Thanks, Hainan 267. Direct to Tango Sierra Uniform, and then heading 360, descend to flight level 50, reducing 200, Air France 117. Roger, Air France 1906. Descend altitude 3000, Air France 1906. Expedite descend to altitude 3000, Air France 1906.
Reduce 160, Air France 904 Papa.
Descend to 3000 feet, Air Malta 2187. Speed 180, Air France 77 November X-ray. Reducing 180 knots, Ukraine International 362. Speed 180 knots, Air France 478.
Reduce 180 knots, lot 1851.
Climb to level 130, Air Algerie 36 Hotel Echo.
Good afternoon, Air France 2903, passing 22 climbing to flight level 070, Evreux departure. Climb flight level 130, Air France 2903.
Normal rate, and descend 2000 feet, Air France 1906. Descend 2000 feet, Air France 1906. Air France 2788, switching. Air Malta 2187, we are about to cross the localizer of runway 09er left. Left heading 110, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air Malta 2187.
Heading 270, Air France 904 Papa. Approach, Air France 961, with Lima. Left heading 045, descend altitude 4000 feet, reduce 200, Air France 961. Left heading 045, descend altitude 4000 feet, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach, Air France 961.
Descend altitude 3000, Air France 77 November X-ray. Air France 11, good day.
Right heading 035, Air France 904 Papa.
The tower, Air France 1906.
Right 035 to intercept, descend altitude 4000, cleared ILS, Air France 904 Papa.
Right heading 310, descend 2000 feet, France Solal 539er Papa.
Thank you, Turkish 7907. Hansel Line 6 Whiskey.
Reducing 160 knots, Air France 478. Direct to Pontoise, and then heading 180, FedEx 80904.
Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, French Post 801.
Direct to Creole, and then heading 245, descend to flight level 50, speed 200, Air France 85. Speed 180, Air France 569er. Heading 115, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 77 November X-ray. Descend to 3000 feet, Ukraine International 362. Alpine 0270, climbing level 70, legal departure. Climb to level 130, Alpine 0270. Air Malta 068 Yankee, bye. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 feet, Air France 478. Descend flight level 50, reducing 200, FedEx 80904. Heading 020, cleared approach runway 08 Orly, France Solal 539er Papa.
Alpine 511, good day.
Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air France 77 November X-ray. Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air Malta 2187.
Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air France 442.
Climb 130, Air France 86 Hotel. Approach, Air France 1265 Heavy, with you. Heading 030, descend altitude 4000, speed 200, Air France 1265. American 596 Bravo, bye. The tower, Alitalia 33 Delta.
Thank you, Air France 442.
Left 120 to intercept, cleared approach 09er left, Ukraine International 362. Speed 200 knots, Ukraine International 362. Speed 180 knots, Air France 478.
Heading 040, Air France 961.
Descend 2000 feet, Royal Air Maroc 88 Hotel. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 792.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, French Post 801.
Descend altitude 4000, Air France 569er. Descend to 3000, Air France 478. Air Hop 844, to Orly, with you. Direct to Charlie Lima Mike, and after kilometer heading 250, descend altitude 4000 feet, speed 200, Air Hop 844. The tower, Air Malta 2187. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 24 Kilo.
Speed 220 till the localizer, Air France 904 Papa.
Left heading 030, expedite climb to 100, France Solal 41 Yankee. Direct Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descend and maintain flight level 50, speed 200 knots, Sun Express 521 November. France Solal 539er Papa. EVA 59er Echo Yankee Heavy, with Lima. Direct Creole, and then heading 245, descend to level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 8226. Left 115 to intercept, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 478. Direct Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 50, reducing 200, EVA 59er Echo Yankee. Increase 200 knots, Air France 478. Tower, FedEx 1907.
Air France 293, switching.
Air Algerie 36 Hotel Echo, bye.
Left 255, Air Nostrum 126. Departure, Alpine 9er, passing 2000 climbing to level 70, Doherty.
Right 020 to intercept, cleared ILS runway 08 Orly, Royal Air Maroc 88 Hotel.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, Alpine 9er.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, FedEx 80904. Alpine 0270, good day. Thank you, Air France 77 November X-ray. On this heading, cleared approach, Air France 1265. Heading 040, cleared ILS, Air France 1265. FedEx 2185 Heavy, passing 24 climbing to flight level 70, Nermo. Climb to flight level 130, FedEx 2185.
Heading 105, descend and maintain altitude 3000 feet, cleared approach 09er left, lot 1851. Reduce 180 knots, Air France 9er 61.
France Lyle 41 Yankee, request further climb and continue on the SID. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, cleared approach, EVA 59er Echo Yankee. Cleared to Evreuse, climb flight level 130, France Lyle 41 Yankee.
Descend altitude 4000 feet, Air Nostrum 126. Right heading 030, descend altitude 4000, cleared ILS, Air Nostrum 126.
Air France 86 Hotel, bye. Approach, French Post 59er Alpha. Direct Tausis, and then heading 360, French Post 59er Alpha. Descend and maintain flight level 50, reducing 200, French Post 59er Alpha.
Climb to flight level 130, Air Nostrum 9er 641.
Good day, Ukraine International 362.
Bye-bye, Air France 9er 4 Papa. Speed 200 till 6 miles, lot 1851.
Increase 200, Air France 569er. Direct to Pontoise, and then heading 180, Air France 85. Climb flight level 130, EVA 7 Charlie. France Lyle 41 Yankee, bye.
Descend to altitude 3000, Air Algerie 296 6 Hotel. Air France 9er 89er Delta Heavy. Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and then heading 245, descend to flight level 50, reduce 200 knots, Air France 9er 89er Delta.
Heading 010, Air France 1265. Approach, Singapore 82 Tango Heavy, Pan, 1 engine out, inbound Charlie Golf November. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 050, reducing 200, Singapore 82 Tango.
Thank you, Air France 9er 61.
Air France 24 Kilo, switching. Air France 79er 2, bye. Royal Air Maroc 88 Hotel, switching to the tower.
Left heading 105, descend 3000 feet, cleared approach 09er left, French Post 801.
Speed 180, Air France 85. Speed 220, FedEx 809er 4. Thanks, Air France 478. Approach, Scandinavian 38 Zulu Echo. Heading 050, descend and maintain altitude 4000, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach, Alpine 607. Direct to Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tausis heading 360, descend level 50, speed 200, Scandinavian 38 Zulu Echo. Right heading 045, Air France 1265.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 9er 49er.
Climb flight level 130, Air France 180 Kilo.
Right heading 035, descend to 2000 feet, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Air Algerie 296 6 Hotel.
Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 50, reduce 200 knots, Air France 70 Charlie. Descend to altitude 4000, Air France 85.
Alpine 9er 9er 39er, switching.
Descend 3000 feet, Air France 569er.
Number 2, lot 1851.
Reduce 180 knots, Air France 70 Charlie. Increasing to 20 knots, Singapore 82 Tango. Thank you, Air France 1265. FedEx 2185, bye. Departure, Astana 810, out of 22 climbing level 070, Opale departure. Climb to flight level 130, Astana 810. Heading 120, cleared ILS-09er left, Air France 569er. Climb 130, Air France 9er 8. Heading 030, descend and maintain altitude 4,000 feet, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 117. Approach good afternoon, Air France 1865 heavy, with Mike. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend flight level 50, speed 200 knots, Air France 1865. Speed 180, Alpine 607.
Air Nostrum 9er 641, good day.
Approach, Air France 33 Hotel Heavy. Right heading 035, Air France 117. Direct to Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descend flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 33 Hotel. Speed 170, Air France 8226. Speed 230 till the localizer, EVA 59er Echo Yankee. Direct Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Charlie Romeo Lima radial 245, KLM 27. Speed 200, Air France 85. EVA 7 Charlie, bye. Descent to flight level 50, speed 200, KLM 27. Approach, Air France 7 Zulu Super. Heading 030, descend and maintain altitude 4,000 feet, reducing 200 knots, cleared ILS-08 Orly, Air France 7 Zulu. Left 040, Alpine 607. Air France 7 Zulu, we are approaching the wrong airport. Roger, cancel ILS clearance, left heading 025, Air France 7 Zulu. Cancel ILS clearance, left 030, Air France 7 Zulu. Descend 3,000 feet, FedEx 80904. Descend 3,000 feet, reducing 200 knots, FedEx 80904.
Direct Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 9er Delta.
Climb 130, Air France 453. Descend altitude 4,000, Air France 8226.
Departure good afternoon, Air France 3 Victor, Nermo departure, passing 2,100 climbing to flight level 70. Air France 9er 49er, switching. Climb 130, Air France 3 Victor.
Left 125 to intercept, cleared approach runway 09er left, FedEx 80904. Cathay 237 heavy, with you. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Cathay 237.
Air Nostrum 126.
Descend to 3000, Air France 85. Approach, Air France 76 Victor Heavy, inbound Charlie Golf November. Increase to 50 knots, Air France 7 Zulu. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tausis heading 360, descend 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 76 Victor. Alitalia 0136, out of 24 climbing flight level 70, Pithiva departure. Climb flight level 130, Alitalia 0136. Speed 200 knots, Singapore 82 Tango. Increasing 200, Air France 70 Charlie. Direct Colomier, and then heading 250, descend to altitude 4000, speed 210, Iberia 211.
Speed 220, Air France 9er Delta.
Speed 200, Air France 8226. Reduce 180, Singapore 82 Tango. Reducing 180 knots, Air France 70 Charlie. Speed 180, Air France 1865. Left 115, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 85. Reducing 180, Cathay 237. Almost number 1, Air France 569er. Climb flight level 130, Air France 20 Tango. Air France 117. Astana 810, bye. Air France 908, bye. Increase to 00 knots, Singapore 82 Tango. Left heading 175, Eva 59er Echo Yankee. Heading 250, Air France 8226. Departure, Air France 65 Charlie Papa Heavy, climbing flight level 70, pillow departure. Climb level 130, Air France 65 Charlie Papa. Heading 090, KLM 27. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Cathay 237. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 1865. Roger, cancel ILS clearance, left heading 120, descend to 3000 feet, Eva 59er Echo Yankee. Left heading 120, descend to 3000 feet, Eva 59er Echo Yankee. Heading 030, Sun Express 521 November. Heading 030, descend and maintain altitude 4000 feet, cleared ILS, Sun Express 521 November. Heading 040, Sun Express 521 November. Cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air France 7 Zulu. Direct Charlie Lima Mike, and after Charlie Lima Mike radial 250, descend and maintain altitude 4000, speed 200 knots, easy 644. Climb flight level 130, Air Nostrum 1080. Heading 115, Eva 59er Echo Yankee. Air France 453, bye. Left heading 030, Sun Express 521 November. Thank you, Alpine 607. Tower, FedEx 8094. Heading 180, Air France 8226.
Corsair 2474 Heavy, outbound Orly, is climbing to 3000 feet on the Latra departure. Left 360, expedite climb flight level 100, Corsair 2474.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 8226.
Air France 3 Victor, switching.
Departure, Azal 1859er Heavy, Doherty departure, passing 2700 feet climbing to level 70. Climb level 130, Azal 1859er. Heading 030, descend to altitude 4000, cleared ILS, French Post 59er Alpha. Heading 115, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 8226. Climb and maintain level 130, Air France 8414. Alitalia 0136, bye. Roger, Air France 7 Zulu. Bye bye, Air France 85. Descend to 2000 feet, Air France 7 Zulu. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Scandinavian 38 Zulu Echo.
Heading 265, Air France 989er Delta.
Heading 255, speed 160 knots, Singapore 82 Tango. Speed 160, Air France 70 Charlie. Reducing 160, Air France 1865. Speed 160 knots, Cathay 237.
Speed 160, Air France 989er Delta. Heading 120, reduce 160 knots, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 989er Delta. Corsair 2474, request further climb and continue on the SID. Right direct to Latra, climb level 130, Corsair 2474.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 533 Quebec. Air France 20 Tango, switching.
Transat 42 Alpha Heavy. Approach, Air France 370. Direct to Creole, and after Creole heading 245, Transat 42 Alpha.
Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, KLM 27.
Air France 21 Romeo, passing 23 climbing to 70, De Gaulle departure.
Heading 035, descend and maintain 2000 feet, cleared ILS runway 08 Orly, Air Hop 844.
Direct to Tango Sierra Uniform, and then heading 360, descend to flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 370.
Descend and maintain altitude 4000, Singapore 82 Tango. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 feet, Air France 70 Charlie. Thanks, Sun Express 521 November. Thank you, Air France 7 Zulu.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 21 Romeo.
Left 035 to intercept, descent altitude 4000 feet, speed 200, cleared approach, Air France 127. Right 050, Air Hop 844. Air Nostrum 1080, switching. Heading 155, Singapore 82 Tango. Left 155, descent to 3000 feet, Singapore 82 Tango.
Descend 3000 feet, Air France 989er Delta.
Good day, EVA 59er Echo Yankee.
Climb to level 130, Voling 601. Corsair 2474, bye.
Air France 65 Charlie Papa, switching.
Descend and maintain flight level 50, reduce 200, Transat 42 Alpha.
Heading 135, increasing 200, cleared ILS 09er left, Singapore 82 Tango.
Speed 200, Air France 989er Delta.
Right heading 040, cleared ILS 08 right, Scandinavian 38 Zulu Echo.
Approach, Air France 717. Direct Creel, and then heading 245, descend to 50, speed 200 knots, Air France 717.
Direct to Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, Singapore 55 Tango. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Singapore 55 Tango. Speed 230 till the localizer, Singapore 82 Tango. Climb and maintain level 130, Air France 614 Romeo. Speed 180, Singapore 82 Tango. Left heading 125, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 70 Charlie. Left heading 115, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 70 Charlie. Left heading 120, Singapore 82 Tango. Left heading 255, Air France 33 Hotel.
Approach, Russia 2906 Heavy. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Taos is heading 360, descend 50, speed 200, Russia 2906.
Descent to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 70 Charlie. Air France 5303 Heavy. Air France 888, inbound Charles de Gaulle. Air France 8226. The Tower, French Post 59er Alpha. Air France 8414, good day. Direct Creel, and after Creel heading 245, descend flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 888. Heading 030, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 200 knots, Air France 5303. Left heading 040, descend altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200 knots, WOW Air 452. Expedite descend, Air France 127. Air France 533 Quebec, good day. Azal 1859er, switching. Departure, Air France 23 Bravo, passing 24 climbing flight level 70, Doherty. Heading 005, Air France 33 Hotel. Right heading 030, Air France 33 Hotel. Heading 030, cleared approach, Air France 33 Hotel. Reducing 160, Air France 5303. Speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 33 Hotel. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 23 Bravo. Descend altitude 3000 feet, Air France 1865.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 601.
Speed 200 till 6 miles, Singapore 82 Tango. Left heading 215, Air France 76 Victor. Tower, Air Hop 844.
Approach, Lufthansa 678. Lufthansa 678, direct Taosis, and after Taosis heading 360, descend and maintain flight level 050, reduce 200 knots.
Left heading 345, Air France 5303. Heading 180, Air France 76 Victor. Climb flight level 130, Sun Express 708.
Air France 21 Romeo, switching.
Speed 200, Air France 1865.
Approach good afternoon, ICE Air 1720 Heavy. Direct to Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, Transat 42 Alpha. Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend and maintain altitude 4000 feet, Transat 42 Alpha.
Descend altitude 4000, KLM 27.
Air France 989er Delta.
Scandinavian 38 Zulu Echo. Right heading 360, Air France 5303.
Left 035 to intercept, descend altitude 4000, reducing 200 knots, cleared ILS, ICE Air 1720.
Cleared approach 08 right, WOW Air 452. Right 040, Air France 33 Hotel. Right heading 005, Air France 5303. Right heading 255, Air France 76 Victor.
Voling 601, good day. Climb flight level 130, Air France 856.
Left 120, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 1865. Increasing 200 knots, Cathay 237. Right heading 275, Air France 76 Victor. Right 035, Air France 5303. Roger, cancel ILS clearance, left 270, WOW Air 452. Descend and maintain altitude 4000, Air France 33 Hotel. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200, Air France 33 Hotel. Increase 200, Air France 5303. Heading 360, Air France 76 Victor.
Approach, Russia 573 Delta, to Orly.
Descend 3000, Cathay 237. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 30 Tango. Air France 614 Romeo, switching. Cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 5303. Descend altitude 4000, Air France 76 Victor. Speed 180, Air France 888. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Singapore 55 Tango. Thanks, Air France 70 Charlie. Left heading 180, WOW Air 452. Heading 355, Air France 76 Victor. Speed 170, Air France 33 Hotel. Air France 23 Bravo, switching. The Tower, Singapore 82 Tango.
Heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reduce 200, Russia 573 Delta.
Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and then heading 245, descend to flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 928.
Climb flight level 130, Finnair 1334.
Left heading 120, cleared approach 09er left, Cathay 237. Left 140, WOW Air 452. Heading 360, Air France 76 Victor. Number 2, Air France 127. Increase 200 knots, Air France 33 Hotel.
Approach, Ukraine International 24.
Descend 2000 feet, Iberia 211.
Direct Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend level 50, speed 200, Ukraine International 24.
Increasing 250 knots, Singapore 55 Tango.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 717.
Left heading 035, descend altitude 4000 feet, speed 160 knots, Air France 1783.
Heading 010, expedite climb flight level 100, ICE Air 989er.
Left heading 090, WOW Air 452. Left heading 110, WOW Air 452.
Air France 601, bye.
Descend 3000 feet, KLM 27. Departure, FedEx 25 Foxtrot Heavy, is climbing to flight level 70 on the Pithiviers departure. The Tower, Air France 33 Hotel. Climb flight level 130, FedEx 25 Foxtrot. Right 050, Air France 76 Victor. Heading 045, leave 4000 on the glide, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 76 Victor. Heading 090, speed 160, WOW Air 452. Speed 250, Air France 1783.
Left heading 255, Air France 370.
Thanks, Air France 1865. Heading 125, cleared approach 09er left, KLM 27.
Direct to Creole, and then heading 245, descend to flight level 50, reduce 200 knots, Air France 77 uniform.
Reduce 200 knots, Singapore 55 Tango.
Air France 856, switching.
Departure, Aeroflot 7 Golf, passing 24 climbing to level 70, Opale departure. Left 050, cleared ILS runway 08 right, WOW Air 452. Heading 050, Air France 76 Victor. Sun Express 708, bye.
Heading 045, reduce 160, ICE Air 1720.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 555. Climb flight level 130, Aeroflot 7 Golf.
Descend altitude 4000 feet, Air France 370.
Heading 035, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Iberia 211. Air France 30 Tango, switching. Descend to 3000, Easy 644.
Direct Pontoise, and then heading 180, Air France 717.
Direct to Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, Air France 888.
Reduce 180, Air France 717.
Thanks, Air France 5303. Heading 045, WOW Air 452. Heading 360, Air France 1783.
Heading 345, Air France 370.
Speed 200, Iberia 211. Direct Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descend flight level 50, speed 200, Ton Express 209er. Speed 230 till the localizer, WOW Air 452. Speed 160, Air France 1783. Speed 250 till the localizer, WOW Air 452. Cathay 237.
Heading 010, Air France 370.
Heading 035, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, speed 200 knots, KLM 764 Charlie. Right 040 to intercept, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 1783.
Descend 3,000 feet, Transat 42 Alpha.
Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 928. Direct to Pontoise, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 050, reduce 200 knots, Air France 30 Zulu. Descend to 3,000 feet, Air France 928. Roger, Air France 928. Air France 5206, passing 22 climbing to level 70, legal. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 5206. Climb flight level 130, Sun Express 8948.
Right direct to Latra, climb and maintain 130, ICE Air 989er. Left heading 360, Air France 370. Left 110 to intercept, cleared approach 09er left, Transat 42 Alpha. Reducing 160, Air France 370. Finnair 1334, good day. The Tower, ICE Air 1720.
FedEx 25 Foxtrot, bye. Direct to Creel, and after Creel heading 245, descend flight level 50, speed 200, contract 852. Reducing to final approach speed, Air France 76 Victor. Reducing 200 knots, WOW Air 452. Tower, Air France 76 Victor. Heading 050, Air France 1783. Aeroflot 7 Golf, good day. Easy 644, we are about to leave the airspace. Right 030, descend to 2,000 feet, cleared approach 08 Orly, Easy 644. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tausis heading 360, World Express 33 Quebec. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and then heading 360, Cotter 368. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tausis heading 360, descend flight level 50, World Express 33 Quebec. Direct Tango Sierra Uniform, and after Tango Sierra Uniform radial 360, descend and maintain 60, Cotter 368. Reduce 200, World Express 33 Quebec. Reducing 190, Cotter 368. Descend 3,000 feet, Singapore 55 Tango. Speed 210 till the localizer, Air France 1783.
Heading 045, increasing 200 knots, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 370.
Expedite descend, KLM 764 Charlie.
Left 230, Russia 2906. Descend altitude 3000 feet, Russia 573 Delta. Left 270, Russia 2906. Lufthansa 678, heading 270. Right heading 050, Air France 370.
Left heading 115, cleared approach 09er left, Singapore 55 Tango.
Direct to Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, descend to flight level 50, reduce 200, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Climb to flight level 130, Aegean 2057.
ICE Air 989er, good day.
Reducing 160 knots, WOW Air 452. Reduce 160, Air France 1783.
Speed 160, Air France 370.
Air France 555, good day.
Descend 3000, Air France 717.
Speed 160, Air France 928. Flyer 845 Romeo, from Orly, passing 21 climbing to flight level 70, ATCExpress.
Direct to Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend altitude 4000 feet, speed 180 knots, Air France 77 uniform.
Roger, deviating from the SID, climb and maintain flight level 100, Flyer 845 Romeo. Thank you, WOW Air 452.
Right 040 to intercept, descend altitude 4000 feet, cleared approach, Russia 2906.
Cleared to ATCExpress, climb flight level 130, Flyer 845 Romeo.
Left heading 030, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200 knots, Air France 1421. Lufthansa 678, heading 355.
Maintain 4000 till the glide, cleared ILS 08 right, KLM 764 Charlie. Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air France 1783.
Speed 200, Air France 370. Left heading 130, speed 200 knots, cleared approach runway 09 left, Air France 717. Heading 050, Russia 2906. Heading 115, Air France 717.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 26 Zulu X-ray.
Russia 573 Delta, we are about to leave the airspace. Russia 573 Delta, bye.
Approach, France Solal 77 Lima, to Orly.
Lufthansa 678, left 335. Lufthansa 678, heading 335, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 5388. Iberia 211, bye. Sun Express 8948, good day.
Lufthansa 678, reducing 160. Speed 160 knots, Air France 1421. Lufthansa 678, right heading 360.
Descend and maintain altitude 3000 feet, Air France 888.
Thank you, Transat 42 Alpha.
Bye bye, Air France 1783. Right heading 180, climb 4000, Air France 76 Victor. Direct kilometer, and after kilometer heading 250, descend and maintain flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, easy 1485. Left 255, descend to altitude 4000, reduce 200, France Solal 77 Lima. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, easy 1485. Left 110 to intercept, cleared ILS runway 09 or left, Air France 888.
Right 050, cleared approach runway 08 right, Air France 1421. Lufthansa 678, heading 050, cleared approach 08 right. Lufthansa 678, heading 050, increasing 180 knots, cleared ILS 08 right.
Speed 160, Qatar 368. Air France 5206, switching. Thanks, easy 644. Departure, Jordanian 626 Lima, pillow departure, passing 2,600 feet climbing to flight level 70. Direct Creel, and after Creel heading 245, descend and maintain flight level 050, reduce 200, beeline 88. Left 080, contract 852. Air France 43 Victor Heavy, passing 26 climbing to flight level 70, Nermo departure.
Lufthansa 678, right heading 055.
Climb 130, Air France 43 Victor. Climb to flight level 130, Jordanian 626 Lima. Heading 265, descend and maintain 3000, Air France 76 Victor. Right heading 260, descend 3000 feet, Air France 76 Victor.
The tower, Air France 370.
Singapore 55 Tango. Aegean 2057, bye. Speed 220 till 6 miles, Air France 888. Bye bye, KLM 764 Charlie. Flyer 845 Romeo, good day. Climb to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 76 Victor. Descend 50, Qatar 368. Heading 120, cleared ILS 09 or left, Air France 928.
Descend altitude 4000 feet, Ukraine International 24.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 30 Zulu. Heading 090, contract 852. Descend 3000 feet, France Solal 77 Lima. Descend 3000 feet, Air France 928.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, Ukraine International 24.
Gulf Air 521 Mike Heavy, passing 24 climbing flight level 70, ATCExpress. Climb flight level 130, FedEx 16 Alpha. Climb to 130, Gulf Air 521 Mike.
Increase 180 knots, Air France 1421. Lufthansa 678, speed 200 knots. Speed 200, Air France 1421. Air France 717, we're too close behind a super.
Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, contract 852.
Descend altitude 4000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor. Reducing to final approach speed, Air France 717. Approach, Air France 753, to Orly, with you.
Left 180, climb flight level 50, Air France 76 Victor.
Direct to Colomiers, and after Colomiers heading 250, descend altitude 4000, reduce 200 knots, Air France 753.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, contract 852. Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air France 928. Reducing 200, Air France 888.
Tower, Russia 2906. Tower, Air France 717. Heading 115, cleared approach 09 or left, Ukraine International 24. ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Speed 190 knots, Qatar 368. Speed 200 knots, Qatar 368. Air France 5388, bye.
Direct to Taosis, and then heading 360, descend to flight level 50, speed 200 knots, ATCExpress 30 Papa. Increase 200 knots, Air France 77 uniform.
Air France 26 Zulu X-ray, switching. Air France 2 Delta, passing 26 climbing flight level 70, Doherty. Climb and maintain level 130, Air France 2 Delta.
Reduce 190, Air France 1421.
Jordanian 626 Lima, bye.
Descend 3000 feet, Air France 77 uniform.
Descent altitude 4000 feet, ATCExpress 2099er. Right 300, descend 2000 feet, France Solal 77 Lima. Departure, Air France 2074 Heavy, passing 26 climbing flight level 70, Opale. Climb flight level 130, Air France 2074. Thank you, Air France 43 Victor. Thank you, Air France 888.
Lufthansa 678, thanks.
Heading 030, cleared approach, ATCExpress 2099er. Direct Tango Sierra uniform, and after Taosis heading 360, Air France 76 Victor. Air France 78 Quebec November.
Air France 77 uniform, we're approaching the localizer of runway 09er left. Left 105 to intercept, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 77 uniform.
KLM 7060. Direct to Orly, and then heading 280, KLM 7060. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 280, descend flight level 60, KLM 7060. Speed 210, KLM 7060. Reducing 200, KLM 7060.
Departure, Air France 90935 Super, Pillow departure, passing 2000 feet climbing to flight level 70. Climb flight level 130, Air France 90935.
Climb flight level 130, Air France 8428. Direct to Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend flight level 050, reducing 200, Air France 78 Quebec November. Direct to Pontoise, and then heading 180, beeline 88. Number 2, Air France 928. Descend altitude 4000 feet, World Express 33 Quebec. Good afternoon, Hansaline 1073, passing 102 descending flight level 80. Hansaline 1073, direct to Tango Sierra uniform, and after Taosis heading 360, descend flight level 50, speed 200 knots. Speed 170, Air France 30 Zulu.
Thank you, Air France 1421.
Approach, Air France 20 Lima Heavy. Right heading 030, cleared approach, World Express 33 Quebec. Gulf Air 521 Mike, bye. Departure, Air France 6640, out of 22 climbing flight level 70, Pogo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 6640. Heading 125, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 30 Zulu. Heading 125, descend to altitude 3000 feet, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air France 30 Zulu. Direct to Creole, and then heading 245, descend to 50, reducing 200, Air France 20 Lima. Approach, French Post 82 Echo. Right 030, cleared approach 08 Orly, France Solal 77 Lima.
Ukraine International 24.
FedEx 16 Alpha, bye. Descend altitude 4000 feet, Qatar 368. Direct to Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend 50, reduce 200, French Post 82 Echo. Reduce 190, beeline 88.
Speed 210 knots, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Air France 2 Delta, good day. Departure, Air France 945 X-ray, Doherty departure, passing 2,600 feet climbing to level 70. Right heading 030, cleared ILS, Qatar 368. Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 945 X-ray. Reducing 170, Air France 76 Victor. Left heading 020, expedite climb to flight level 100, Air France 42 X-ray.
Descend 3000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor. Descend and maintain altitude 3000, speed 220, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Dreamjet 9er 11 Heavy, with you. Climb and maintain level 130, Air France 32. Air France 2074, good day. Direct to Tausis, and then heading 360, descend to 50, reducing 200 knots, Dreamjet 911. Descend and maintain altitude 4000, Air France 76 Victor. Left 310, KLM 7060. Left heading 335, KLM 7060. Heading 010, Air France 76 Victor. Speed 180, beeline 88.
Good day, Air France 77 uniform.
ATCExpress 209er. Heading 360, Air France 76 Victor. France Solal 77 Lima. Direct Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descend and maintain flight level 050, speed 200, Transat 111 November.
Heading 125, cleared approach runway 09er left, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Direct Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, Air France 20 Lima. Climb and maintain flight level 130, Air France 72 Echo. Left 295, KLM 7060. Left 295, descend to level 50, KLM 7060. Air France 8428, switching.
Air France 9er35, bye. Roger, cancel ILS clearance, left 120, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor. Left heading 120, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Air France 42 X-ray, request further climb and continue on the SID. Right 030, Air France 76 Victor. Direct to Pogo, climb to flight level 130, Air France 42 X-ray. Heading 320, KLM 7060. Right heading 090, Dreamjet 911. Speed 220 knots, Air France 76 Victor. Descent 3000, contract 852. Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Creole heading 245, descend flight level 50, reducing 200, UPS 778 Charlie. Climb flight level 130, United 824.
Delta 1764 Heavy. Direct to Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, Delta 1764.
Left heading 025, Dreamjet 911. Heading 350, KLM 7060. Approach, Mistral 67 Echo Heavy, to Orly. Departure, Corsair 349er Heavy, from Orly, climbing 3000, bubbly departure. Direct to Coulommiers, and after Coulommiers heading 250, Mistral 67 Echo.
Descend to altitude 2000 feet, ATCExpress 30 Papa. Climb 70, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Roger, maintain 3000 feet, Corsair 349er.
Climb flight level 130, ATCExpress 7 November. Descend 50, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Left heading 005, Dreamjet 911.
Heading 065, descend flight level 50, reduce 200, Delta 1764.
Right heading 030, KLM 7060. Left heading 110, contract 852. Left heading 110, cleared ILS 09er left, contract 852. Descend altitude 3000 feet, beeline 88. World Express 33 Quebec. Bye-bye, Air France 30 Zulu. Heading 360, descend altitude 4000 feet, Dreamjet 911.
Heading 030, descend altitude 4000 feet, cleared approach, Delta 1764.
Air France 945 X-ray, good day. Air France 42 X-ray, bye. Cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air France 76 Victor. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 feet, on this heading, cleared approach runway 08 right, KLM 7060. Heading 025, cleared ILS, Dreamjet 911. Climb to flight level 130, Hainan 1063. Thank you, Qatar 368. Speed 160 knots, beeline 88. Air France 6640, good day.
Left 255, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Left heading 115, cleared ILS 09er left, beeline 88. Speed 230 till 6 miles, contract 852. Climb level 130, Air France 1912. Speed 200, Air France 76 Victor. Heading 030, Dreamjet 911. Air France 32, good day. Descend altitude 2000 feet, easy 1485.
Thank you, Vietnam Airlines 299er Victor.
Speed 160 knots, KLM 7060. Reduce 160 knots, Dreamjet 911.
Speed 160, Delta 1764. Right heading 295, reduce 150 knots, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Increase 190 knots, Beeline 88. Speed 200, Contract 852. Descent to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 20 Lima. Descent altitude 4000 feet, Air France 78 Quebec November. Descent altitude 4000 feet, French Post 82 Echo. Bye bye, Air France 76 Victor. Climb flight level 130, Air France 79 Zulu. Heading 020, descent to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200, Air France 2108. Heading 035, cleared approach 08 Orly, easy 1485. FedEx 114 Heavy, with information Charlie. Air France 72 Echo, good day. Direct to Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descent flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, FedEx 114. Descent altitude 4000 feet, Mistral 67 Echo. Climb flight level 130, AirHop 965. Reducing to final approach speed, KLM 7060. Cancel ILS clearance, heading 077, KLM 7060. Left heading 360, Dreamjet 911.
Left heading 355, Delta 1764. Heading 360, Delta 1764.
On this heading, cleared approach 08 right, KLM 7060.
Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Creole heading 245, Aeromexico 908 Romeo.
Heading 110, cleared ILS runway 09 left, Air France 20 Lima.
Direct to Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Creole heading 245, descend flight level 50, speed 200 knots, Aeromexico 908 Romeo. Right heading 360, descend altitude 4000, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Left heading 360, Air France 2108. Tower, KLM 7060.
Approach, Air France 2128 Heavy.
United 824, good day.
Right heading 030, cleared approach, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Heading 050, Dreamjet 911.
Right 040, Delta 1764. Heading 035, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Approach, Air France 913. Direct to Tausis, and after Tausis heading 360, descent flight level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 913. Reduce 200, Mistral 67 Echo.
Direct to Pontoise, and after Pontoise heading 180, descend level 50, reducing 200 knots, Air France 2128.
Contract 852. Direct Papa Oscar November, and after Pontoise heading 180, UPS 778 Charlie. Hansaline 1073, heading 180. Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, speed 200, Air France 68 Foxtrot Echo. Left 360, descend flight level 50, reducing 190 knots, Air France 68 Foxtrot Echo.
Right heading west, descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air France 753.
Corsair 349er, request further climb.
Heading 030, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Heading 090, Air France 2108. Departure, Sun Express 50 Charlie, climbing flight level 70, ATCEx departure. Climb and maintain flight level 130, Corsair 349er. Climb flight level 130, Sun Express 50 Charlie. Thanks, Dreamjet 911. Contract 1390. Right 105, Air France 2108.
Speed 250 till the localizer, ATCExpress 30 Papa.
Climb flight level 130, Alitalia 22 Papa. Left heading 115, descent 3000, cleared approach runway 09 left, Air France 78 Quebec November. Thank you, Beeline 88. Right heading 090, Air France 2108. Right heading 035, descend altitude 4000, Air France 68 Foxtrot Echo. Hansaline 1073, right heading 265. Direct Charlie Romeo Lima, and after Creole heading 245, descend level 50, speed 210 knots, contract 1390. Direct to Creole, and then heading 245, descend to level 60, reducing 190 knots, Air France 90401. Left 035, descend altitude 4000, reducing 200, LL48 Yankee. Hansaline 1073, heading 360. Air France 1912, switching. Approach, Voling 414, to Orly. Direct Coulommiers, and after Coulommiers heading 250, descend and maintain flight level 050.